Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I am live. Today, I got Happy Meal. Now, I only opened it up so I cut it open so I could see if it was done. And this Happy Meal happens to come from Michelle because I wanted to know who it was from. I kind of knew that Michelle was sending me something, so this is a gift tag. So then we will open up the bag. Oh. We all know Gracie has a love affair with Nikki Burnett, and I want to thank Miss Michelle because this is just wonderful. I love when I can get books from illustrators I really love. So I hope you all see this. Yes, I had to eat lunch. I made myself tuna. I made me and my mother tuna fish, even though it's my birthday. But she made me my Norwegian pancakes, which I love. And the Norwegian pancakes are like a crepe. You make the pancake and then you put like jellies, butter, like all kinds of different jellies on the pancake. It's like a flat pancake. Then you roll it up like a crepe and then you cut it into pieces and then eat it. It's a really nice thing to have for breakfast. So that's what I had for breakfast. So tonight we're gonna go out to probably Outback Steakhouse on 23rd Street and eat there. Thank you, Kim. Look what Miss Michelle sent me. So Miss Michelle sent me Wild by Nature, an adult coloring book, 24 hand-drawn illustrations, black lines. I've always liked Leslie's art a lot. So yes, Kim, hello. I was really happy. So also I ordered more whole binds because Carol Barras sent me a gift card from Blix, and I used that to order some more whole binds and more of the chisel tips. So we'll probably color in one of these two books. So this is the Wild by Nature one. And then she sent me the Nikki Burnett, the advanced one. Now I haven't had the advanced editions. No, not 27. Come on. I wish I was 27 again. I wish. So Wild by Nature. So here's the black lines. So this was given to me by Michelle. So here is the front cover. This is called The Gift. It was colored by Anna Rumskaya. So this is the a little bit about the artist and also the things you can do to join her. That's okay. We were talking. I also was very bad this week. I said I wasn't going to spend any money, and then what happens? People drop pens that I just have to have. You're 55? I thought you were younger than that, Kim. So then you get the Wild by Nature. Then you get this book belongs to. I like this that you can color this in, and it has a lot of detail in it. Then they give you a white one, so they're going to give you part of this in black and white. So I see what they do. They give you the line art version and then the grayscale version. See, they give you the line art and then they give you a grayscale version of it. Oh, this will come out really nice, depending on what you want to do. We can thank Michelle for these. Michelle creates. See? You know who does this with her books too is what's her name does this with her books? Kelly Horton does this with her books too. She'll make line arts, then grayscale, and then she does that with her books too. She'll do a line art and then she'll do a grayscale picture of it. Or one with black background on it. I don't know about that one. I'm not a big reptile fan, but that's really nice. This has really interesting pictures. Look at this. We do that. This one kind of reminds me of Rhea Ripley from WWE NXT. She used to be on NXT and she just jumped to the main roster. Like that. I think this is the front cover, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's this cover here. Hi, Lucia. Flipping through the 2 new books that Michelle got me for my birthday. Thank you. Oh, this is like koalas. Right, koalas? See, it's from Australia. Yeah, these 3 people dropped pens this week, and I'm like, I must have them. I must have them. So I got one from Pachi, one from a guy, B. Bender. Now, I've never bought a pen from him before. His pens are pretty, but there was just one that was so outstanding that I had to get it. And I've never gotten from him before, a pen from him. And then another one from Butterfly Effects. He used to be known as JL Maverick Game. So yeah, I know. This is just stunningly beautiful, these pictures. So oh, not really sure what this is, but I think this is an alpaca or a llama. Yeah, I was talking to my brother. My brother wished me a happy birthday. So then I wanted to see my nieces. My niece Hazel, her hair is getting so long and curly. I tell you, my mother has good genes. Because I swear, my mother's hair was like that when she was younger. With a little tint of red. You know, my sister-in-law goes, where did the red come from? And I go, oh, that comes from my mother's side, you know, because my mother had a little bit of you know, my mother has a bit of the red hair in her hair because it's brown. Thank you, Andrea. So, you know, I had my favorite breakfast. You know what else? I got these little things. I told you about these little things. This is like one of my things that I really like eating. I forgot to show you these. These are like the bite-sized wafer cookies. Got them from Marks for Less. They're really good. They're like this, and they look like this. This is what they look like. This is food. No, I love these little wafers. They are delicious. I love those things. Those are like one of my favorite things to eat in the whole wide world. She only gave me 2, so, and I'm very happy because I think we'll be telling her from the other one. You guys all know I love Nikki Burnett. This one is beautiful too, but I gotta have an idea of what I want to do, which colors I want to do. These, I love these very, very much. But I'm gonna have to get more of these because I'm starting to run out of these. The colors are starting to run low on me. But I do an excessive amount of marker work. You know, when you guys do an excessive amount of marker work, then you start going back into your Copics and go, this is the reason why you like your Copics, because they're refillable. So that's really nice too. I was hoping that I would have my Asian book, the book from Asia that I ordered, so, but not to be. But it's okay because we got these lovely books. Does anybody know what these are? I know what they are, but I can't remember the names of these monkeys. They're really funny because there was a Disney character based on the monkeys. They remind me of the monkey in the Lion King. Where he slapped the hyenas. Ringtail no more. Thank you. I knew what they were because I had seen them in the zoo. So you know, this is nice too. So there you get all of her other books in the bottom of the page. So thank you for the ringtail and more. That's what they are. See, Miss Michelle knows these things. And then you all know how much I love Nikki Burnett. Hello, Johannes. Michelle picked very well for me. Hold on, guys. I forgot I had my headphones in here. You know how you have your headphones? Kromowski Moore. I didn't realize I had my headphones in there during our live. What a weird thing. Yes, I'm wearing a paisley shirt today. But I'll switch into something else when I'm done because I had tuna fish for lunch. So this is a grayscale book. This is the advanced edition. This is not the beginner's edition. She has beginner's edition and she has advanced editions. Oh, I hate when the app crashes. So this is the grayscale one. You can do a lot with Nikki Burnett. Nikki Burnett has a lot of books on Amazon. I mean, a lot of them. I particularly like her grayscale. I wish she would do more of it because it's so much fun, her grayscale. See, this is examples of the pictures. Oh, I like that pink mermaid. Giving me ideas. This could also be a good book for Halloween. She just wanted to do something. This is called Poisonous. Look at that grayscale. I love grayscale. Oh, I think we know what we're doing today. I think we know. Hold on, I think we know. You all know that I have a thing for girls and fairies. Seems this month I am. I don't like you, Robin, very much right now. It's like, okay. Well, this one reminds me of Arya from Game of Thrones and her wolf. Sorry, I just am saying that. That's nice with the pumpkins. You could use that for Halloween. That one's very creepy too. That's different. I think I did this picture in the beginner, one of the beginner's editions, so I'm kind of surprised to see it in the advanced edition, but not really. Her pictures are just fantabulous to do. You all know that I love Nikki Burnett. That would be a good one for Halloween too. That's pretty too. Sorry. I keep little things. Yes, I'm going to color one of them. I like that. That's a nice winter one. She's got some really pretty pictures in here. Done this one before too. That's pretty. I think we're going to color this one. This one has a little bit more detail. I just like the coat. And I definitely like this one too. I think we're going to color this one. Oh. No, do not focus on my belly. No belly, please. They're pretty. is the problem when you have new things in your house. This is what you do when your thing doesn't stay still. Your pictures don't want to stay still, and your mount doesn't want to stay still. You can fix one of the two things. And don't worry, we have markers. I have refills if I need marker refills. R35 if I need the coral. Let's use my keys. Done yet. I was using them before I made pictures. Some of you may have seen my rose windows one. So I like sometimes to try different, what do you call it, color combinations? See, I'm trying to be very neat downstairs because I'm doing a big, the Chuck Pinson, and I worked on another little square. I got another little square done last night as I was doing the work. So I'm trying to find my red because her hair is going to be red. I love Nikki Burnett, and I love the other one too. It's just that this book is grayscale, and we all know that. I have a great love affair for this is number 15. We use these. The idea is to keep it on the straight and narrow. Yes, I did read the tag out loud. I think it was right before you came in. I read the tag, so you never have to get me. Guys, you never have to get me anything, but it is deeply appreciated when you do. So, So look at this red. How pretty that red is. Someone is asking me, what's the better value, Cali Art or Hoo or Sprees? And I go, they're all good values, in my opinion. All of the markers are good values. It just depends on how big the set is and what the price tag is. For me, I think the 128 Sprees are worth a little bit more of a value because you get 128 rather than 40. I mean, for $36, $37, maybe $40, you get 100 with the Cali Arts, but with the Sprees, for about the same amount of money, you get 128. So just food for thought. At one point, they did have 180, but I don't think they're selling that set anymore. I mean, I would have to ask Robin. Are they selling the 180 set anymore, Cali Arts? I was hoping I would have more wax today. I do. They're not for sale anymore. No, I hate to say this, but I think the Holbeins are quickly becoming my new favorite pencil, just because of the way that they go down really creamy on that paper. On all the paper I've used it on, it goes down really creamy, with the exception of marker paper. Now, I did get the a digital coloring book called Sensational Woman by Maroon Del Art. I gotta print a page off of that at some point. And don't be afraid to check Facebook groups either, because sometimes they get free downloads for content they're doing. The hair is done, but you see how the hair works? Green. This is grass green. I'm almost out of it because I was working on it before for a Chibi Girls picture. That's what happens when you use markers. Sometimes they will baby blue. I use this color so much in my color by number books. It's not even funny. Baby blue, sky blue, and ice blue are the 3 colors that I use the most in my color by number books. And I'm really not kidding. I really do use that much. Number 6, which is what? Pale pink. Some of them I labeled, some of them I did not label. This marker is totally done. Oh, you did. You gotta tell me how you like them. No. I messed up the... Don't worry, we can fix that. Ooh, that is a really good deal. The thing is, I don't have anything big enough to hold them because I want the whole mine. So if I did that, I'd have to get a set get a bigger case. Are they really on sale for that much money? Ooh, that is a really good price. But you know what it is? I have so many pencils right now. Kim, for me, it's not, that is a really good price. Kim, could you put up that link for anybody who might want to get that deal? I messed up her lips, but we can fix that. Later on, we'll fix that with some pencil. I'll contour her lips. We can contour her lips. If you mess up someone's lips, you can always fix. And I'll show you right now how to fix that. Just a little bit of a contour on that. Take a Crayola pencil. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend doing this, but you can always fix their lips. This is a Crayola pencil. Nope. You can always fix the lips a little bit with the pencils. I do this all the time with pencils. I fix a lot of people's lips. I do it a lot with whatever I have available on hand. Only that's still there. I don't know why things go where they go sometimes in my room. So, what is this number? This is mint green light. Don't worry about it. Robin has it. Thank you, Robin, because people might be interested in that. It's kind of different when you're hosting it. See, this is no longer good, so I'm going to put that on the side. When your markers touch and run dry, the way you get the most use out of them is like you do with the Copic. Try and shake it. And I only have 8 more pictures left in those windows because I'm doing the book in order and I counted how many I have left in that book. And that wasn't actually a book I intended to finish this year. It just happens to be a book I really enjoy. Sometimes, you know, when you really enjoy a book, this is drying out too. Yeah, that's drying out too. Number 75. This is Dark Violet Light. The other day I posted on Instagram. Some of you guys might know this. On the other day I posted on Instagram and I was like really happy because Nikki Burnett saw one of my pictures and then she was like, oh. And she commented that she really liked it. So I was really pleased that she liked it on Instagram. Sometimes if artists really like your photos, they'll use them in their group to blast it out for the day. See, this is fading too. Oh yeah, that's getting lighter. Sky blue. It's so nice when that happens. It's like, you're like, you weren't expecting it. Turquoise blue. I guess this could be considered a color your hoard book. because it's the first page that we are doing on ice blue. You understand, guys, that the colors are now starting to fade. This eventually is going to happen to all your markers. Even Copics get this from time to time if you don't refill them. What are you guys diamond painting or coloring? I'm diamond painting Share the Outdoors. Some of you may have seen that. I didn't know it was Chuck Along 3, so probably, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow I'll probably work on it a little bit more again. Because I love working on that painting. That painting is so nice to work on. I also was working on snow earlier today. White. And your eyes. I know what we're going to do for this, actually, because I'm going to have to go back in the little thing up there. This is green 46. I started mine, so I did work a little bit with my multi-places, so I was really happy that some of my multi-places worked better than I thought they were going to work. And sometimes things don't always work the way you want them to. Me and multi-places, we don't always get along. But for the size of the painting, I'm finding that I'm going to have, that I need to work with it. I love coloring different things. Probably before me and my mother go out for dinner tonight, I'll probably change into a nicer shirt. Then tomorrow I'll probably do another load of laundry. Tomorrow, not today, though, but tomorrow. $8.53. The DP is, oh, what is it? It rounds out to a 20 by 30-inch frame. Is what it ranges from. I think it's 56 by 71 is what it is. And so to me, this basically takes up my whole table if I lay it down that way. It takes up my whole table downstairs. I haven't done one that big since I'm thinking pastels for the background. Oh, happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Johannes. I remember right around this time last year, my mother went to visit my brother a little bit before my birthday. She was home in time for my birthday. I remember last year my mother was in California visiting my brother right before the pandemic, and she came down right before the lockdown had started. But I remember my mother telling me the airports were really empty last year when she came home. If you guys remember. This was right around the time when the first cases of COVID were really starting to hit us hard in the US. So I haven't done a big one like this in a while. Like the last one I did was like smaller. I think what was it, 40 by 55 or 35 by something? I'm typically used to doing smaller canvases, Robin. Not that it's I would say it's different when you do a smaller canvas than when you do bigger canvases. But my mother saw the canvas that I chose to do of Chuck Hansen, and she said, "You must frame that one when you're done. That one looks like it's going to be absolutely beautiful when it's done." Yes, I did actually. Oh, thank you, Danielle, and for Sean. I know for Sean is here. See, the marker covered up my mistake with her lips. Who here saw the new Color in Heaven magazine? What it's going to be? You probably can look up this on YouTube, but the new one. No. And I'm looking for something in particular. I'm gonna have to go into my bathroom and get the yeah, with Pisces, with the booty fish. I'm gonna have to get the pastels for the back. So this is a sparkle pop. No, don't do that to me. Oh, it's out of juice. Another thing that's out of juice. I'm the out of juice lady today. Everything is out of juice today. So you guys know this, that I am a juicy person. Glitter Orchid. That's what we'll use. Oh, you're like my what's my mother? My brother's born April 22nd. So what does he? I know my father's the Taurus. What's my mother? She's May. So she's like May 8th. Yeah, we're all different astrological signs in my family. Yes, I am excited about a new book, but birthdays are fun. I'm glad they now have indoor. Yes, this is the book that I got from Michelle. One of the two books that she gave me to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in pastel. I just gotta get my pastel tools. I didn't know I was gonna be using my pastels. Now they'll tell you should always use your pastel and glitter last, and they're right because you don't want to create. I have cheap pastels because I've never liked the expensive pastels. I've not found that they work for me, the expensive ones, but the more budget friendly ones work very well. Look at the glitter. And this is a Color It gel pen. If anybody's wondering what brand I'm using, it's a Color It one. One thing you can say about me is I do actually use the supplies I do get. And I do have, so. If I don't use them after a certain time, I usually give them to somebody else who I think will use them well and love them. There's only so many hours in the day that you can use up. My mother did get vaccinated. Took her first vaccination shot for COVID. I got 3 diamond pens now coming. One from Butterfly Effects, which was JL Maverick. One from Corby Bender. And then one from Pashi Pens that I won the drawing to buy. I didn't think I was going to win it, the Pashi Pen one, but it was so pretty that I had to take a chance. It's like a red and white one. But it's like swirlies, and it's called Vapor Swirl Harmony. Hi, Paula. How are you? Today's my birthday, so we're going to try and Michelle got me two lovely books, and this one is the Nikki Burnett one. Now, I saw someone one time do a trick with this. What they did was they had this paint, and then they had some kind of solution for their gel pen. So then they dipped the gel pen in, and then they started doing this crazy stuff with their gel pen. I was like, oh, I had never seen that before. I thought it was such a wonderful thing that they did with that. I think when you do glitter wings, it just makes the wings stick out more. Oh no, that's terrible. Did he give you any warning that he was going to do that, Paula? You know, maybe he doesn't want to sell, but maybe he has to sell because maybe he's at the point where he's not making money anymore from his rentals. And this thing, the COVID and everything else that has happened, it's really put the strain on landlords. Maybe he doesn't have a choice to sell. Oh, that's terrible. That must be terribly painful for the man too. Is he in pain? Because if it's terminal. I also didn't tell you guys that I'm working on a project actually right now. It's called a colorist companion that I'm working on. But what I want to do is actually what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to make the swatch sheets that I have in this color album. What I want to do is make a listing of all the hospitals. Oh, that's terrible. He must have been like in shock. That's a terrible thing to find out. He must be like in like other stuff. I guess, when he found out he must have been like, yeah, you kidding, he must have been like, excuse me? A lot of people have the kitty cat. I'm trying to figure out how to put the batteries in mine. One came with batteries, and I still haven't figured out how to use the batteries. Hold on, guys, while I go up and get the pastel. Sorry, guys, I had to get the box out. This is like a box of where I keep all the old stuff. The wings are nice, right? No, someone once told me you can't use glitter in a grayscale picture. I was like, what? I like wings. Wings are fun. Someone else. Tip pens. You'd be surprised what I keep in here. This is something I got from my last sketch box. I don't even know how to use it. All the pencils, a small set, metallics. Now these were the first pencils I ever bought. These were the very first thing I ever bought a long time ago. And these were one of the first things I ever used in my Johanna basket box. You guys will be surprised by how much stuff is in here. I have more pastels. Oh, I've been looking for that. I don't know what this is. This is an extender. I have other pastels in here. What don't I have in here? looking, finally, now look at this. What is this? I think something came out from it. What is that? What you find in these boxes? What are these? I don't even know what these are. What are these? This is what happens when you go through stuff and you're like, what is this stuff? I think these are old watercolor pencils. I think these are old watercolor pencils. So you'd be surprised what you keep in here. What you find you keep in here. I think these are also metallic pencils. What is this? Yes, I'm going to use them. What the brushes? I'm not sure what these are. I think these are for my gelatos, but we can use them for the pastels. Let's be surprised what I have in here. This is what. More watercolors. Oh, look what I found. For sure. Oh, I had a pretty good idea what was in here because, I don't go into that box very often. So, I don't go into the box very often. Not really sure what these are. These are tubes. These are pastels. I think these were included in the last box, one of the last boxes I got from Sketchbox. So those came after I had given Michelle some stuff. So then we have the Roland Lange nickel. I have these, which I forgot I even owned these. Sometimes you forget you own these things. Oh, this went all over the place. Joy. These went all over the place, as you can tell. And that broke. There's a lot of stuff here. This. Hello, Barbie dolls. That's not going to work. I think I'm going to have to use it like this. I think I know how to use this. This was originally used for paired pastels, but I think we can use it for this. It always keeps everything. I always have supplies and stuff that I need. I don't typically use these. And new to pastel, so nope, that's not working either. I guess I'm going to have to take a class on how to learn how to use these. I see people do so many different ways of using these. This is for my gelatos. But listen, if we never use them, they go bad. And I need to fix her hair now. Hey, you know what? I got to learn how to use these at some point. I figured that with your name, Barbie dolls. I'm going to say it's better that I use these things than never use them. Kind of, yeah. I'll probably get somebody, some wisecracker, goes, oh, that's a heart. That's not how you're supposed to use them. Sorry guys, I have to do this like this. I did not get that pink in the corner. I've never used these. I think I used these once before, but I used them differently on different paper. I should have used the chalk ones instead, but not my best work, but doing this is different than doing it the other way. Pastels are not my jam, but you know what? At least we try. And I'm not going to spray it, because once you spray in a book, it can ruin the paper. They don't tell you that, but you guys can tell I'm learning pastels. I've seen people do really nice work with them. These seem to work very well on. I can tell it likes the. I can tell it likes this oil because it's eating up the oil on this pencil. You always tell when they like the. Good, bad. And this is how we learn, actually. Thank you. I wanted pink as a background. I knew I was going to do pink, but if I had done a pink, I would have probably done a blue. If I had done a blue background, I probably would have done a purple. The idea was to try and get the colors to. Pastels tend to have a tendency to be chalky and. What did Barbie doll say? Thank you. I'm trying to get the pink in this. Also, the reason why I have this done like this is so this way then I don't go over the. I didn't realize how messy this was going to be. This is one reason why I don't like working with pastels. I find them very messy. Other people do them so effortlessly. But I also think that's just because I don't have a whole lot of experience with pastels. You know, once you use pastels, it's different. Yeah, but these are kind of not the best pastels to use. These are, I think, a very budget-friendly pastel. My chalk ones are better, in my opinion. I think I bought these a long time ago, and I can't remember where I bought these. Probably bought them from Amazon when everybody was doing the big pastel rush. And I was probably like, oh, I'll just get them. I probably won't use them very much. They probably weren't a lot of money. Probably got them at Flicks or off of Amazon. I think these were on clearance when I bought them. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you know what they weren't? They were Netflix, and I bought them when they were really dirt cheap. I think I bought them for like under $5. So they create a lot of mess. As you can see, they create a lot of mess. And we can thank Michelle for giving me this beautiful book. So I probably will put this back in there. You know, they look like crayons. So when you put them back like this, they remind me a little bit of the Neo 2s. I should have used those instead, but those are water-based. And then I have to bring water up here and do all kinds of things with the... They're okay, the oil ones. They're not my favorite either, but that's the thing. You know, there's an old expression that one of my friends once said to me, get what you pay for. You want quality products, you pay for quality, you know? If you can't afford quality, you go with what you can, whatever is in your range. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff that's missing some. That's okay. I'd rather miss some than not have any. Now I keep everything pretty much back in the cases where it is, so this way I know what I'm doing. And then I'll clean this off too when I'm done, because I always clean that off. This is a very useful tool. If you guys ever do watercoloring, I recommend yourself getting one of these. These were like, what, I think $13, $14 for them. They are a little bit of an expense, but I think they're worth the expense personally. These are oil pastels. It's the first time I've used them in a really long time. Buy cheap, buy twice. Not necessarily anymore. You know, now the products have evolved tremendously. And I mean that as a compliment to the people who make the budget-friendly stuff. They really have evolved the products. Don't diss the products just because they're not what you think they're going to be. You know, give them a whirl. Test them. You might actually find that you like them. Don't think badly of them. You know, I always put all the budget-friendly stuff back in when I'm done with it. Except for this. And this. I need these. These are extenders. Pencil extenders are your friends when your pencil stuff going low. Especially for me. So that is what. I'm one of these people who keeps a box full of everything. I've never heard that. Buy cheap, buy twice. I understand the statement's meaning. But you know, now you have such a variety of products that are budget friendly for everybody. So that is what we have done with the background. I probably will not spray it because I do not like spraying, because sometimes if you spray that fixative, oh, it leaves such a nasty after smell. Sometimes for hours and maybe days. So it's not always good to put fixative. Sometimes you just leave it alone and let it dry naturally. So that is what we have done today. We did this with spray markers, a Copic marker, a color gel pen, some oil pastel, an oil pastel for the background. So that's what we did today. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I have enjoyed the stream as well. And thank you, Michelle, for a beautiful book. And this is where I will leave you today. So everybody have a wonderful day. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for joining me on my birthday stream. Bye, everybody. Yes, but hairspray is bad too. Has aerosols in it. So bye, everybody.